Let's have a party.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Season of Dawn video. Finally, after about a week, we finally have our shot and our chance to get the new exotic kinetic fusion rifle called the Bastion, and it has arrived early. So in this video I'm going to be showing you a full guide to how you can get the new exotic weapon called the Bastion fusion rifle. Now, thanks to the Destiny community and hundreds of hours and a whole lot of brain power, the Destiny community has finally figured out how to get the new exotic fusion rifle. So, if you are new to this video, I'll be giving you a step-by-step guide to get this exotic fusion rifle. So first things first, you need to pick up the mission. The mission will be the Corridors of Time. You can get this mission by going to Mercury and visiting the Sundial Spire. Once you are here, talk to OSIRIS and he will then give you the new quest mission that will start you on this journey to get the new exotic weapon. The name of that quest is called Exploring the Corridors of Time. Now, this mission will have you journeying back to the Corridors of Time, but this time it will be a whole bunch of doors that are unlocked and have these symbols that are on these passageways. Now, I'm going to be showing you the exact exotic code. Here it is right here, and it is quite a few. But if you follow this code exactly correctly, and this will trigger the start to the exotic quest line for the Bastion fusion rifle. So, pause the video, rewind it, get that code right there, and enter those codes by going through the different passageways. As you can see right there, that was a clover. So, once you have finished going through all of those different doors according to that code that I showed you right there, you will then come to the Time Lost Vault. This time you need to pay your respects. Now, once you pay your respects, there will be some very cool dialogue that will play. After that dialogue play, you will then get the next part of the quest line, the Chronomatic Weapon Core, and the new quest line, which will be to talk to Saint 14. So head back over to the tower, talk to Saint 14, and he will then give you the next part to the exotic quest line. This part of the quest line is called Memento. Now, the part of the Memento quest will have you gather 5 fallen intel collected. Now, as you can see right here, it tells you to hunt down fallen captains and servitors anywhere in the Tangle Shore to collect intel to help decipher their comm chatter and find out what they know about the anomaly. So head over to the Tangled Shore, and what we're going to do is make our way over to where we can start one of the strike missions. What we're going to do is head down here, we're going to kill a captain, we're going to come back out right here to the Tangled Shore and kind of do a little soft reset, and then we're going to go back down there and kill the captain. Again, we're going to do that 5 times, basically farming this captain in the Quitter's Well, and then we'll be on to our next step. So we're going to head down there, we're going to kill the fallen captain, we're going to head all the way back up to where we see the Tangled Shore, and then we basically are just going to turn around and then head back down there and get ourselves this captain kill. Now we're going to do this 5 times, and once we farm this captain 5 times, we'll be then on to the next part of the quest line called Lost Connection. Now, this part of the quest line is rather simple. We need to return to the spider and speak with him. So, if you didn't know where he is, when you first spawn into the Thieves' Landing, he is right here down this corridor. We're going to speak to the spider, and then he's going to give us the next part of the quest line. The next part of the quest line is called Backroom Brawl. This part of the quest line, we're going to be headed to a lost sector in Thieves' Landing, and we're going to be taking out Ashkidans bound by honor confronted. So, if you didn't know where this lost sector is, spawn into Thieves' Landing and head right over to this location right here. This is where this lost sector is located. So, make your way down into the lost sector until you get to the final boss of this lost sector, Ashkenaz. Now, after you take out him, we'll then proceed to the next part of the quest line. We're returning back to the spider and we need to talk to him. Now, after we return to the spider and talk to Mr. Spider, we're going to get the part to the next part of this exotic quest line called A Strong Arm. Now, a strong arm will have us doing quite a few things. We need to get 10 different spider bounties completed, 30 different challenging enemies, and we need to complete a whole bunch of different public events. So, thankfully for me, I knew ahead of time, thanks to the Destiny community, I needed to have these 10 completed. So, complete these 10 bounties and do those public events. Now, if you need some ghost fragments, you can get those by doing public events in a Tango Shore. You can basically get it all completed by do public events. Now, after you do that, the next part of the quest line is to have the grave revisited in another lost sector right here in the Four-Horned Gulch. Let me just jump in the air, do a little spin around so you can see exactly where this lost sector is. So we're going to head into this locked sector like so, and right down here where these enemies is, right by this waterfall, will be a blue little haze we have to interact with. This will be our next part of the quest line. So just go over here, inspect it, interact with it, and then we will have the next part of the quest line called Altered Chief. Altered Chief will have us hunting and down the defiled rags the warning light defeated. Now, this is the enemy that we're going to find in the Hollow Lair Memento quest. This is a recommended power level 750, and there is matchmaking, so you shouldn't have any problems defeating these enemies. Now, once you make it all the way to the final boss, defeating the Fanatic, during this boss phase, on the bottom left hand side, you will see we will have Defiled Rest, the warning light has risen. This is your cue to take out the boss that's going to spawn in the final boss room. Now, your other guardians should be doing this same part of the quest line as well, so you shouldn't have any problem taking out this guy. Now, after you finish taking out this guy, go ahead and complete the quest if you choose to do so. I did so. But the next part of the quest, you just basically need to talk to Saint 14. So after you finish completing that mission, head over to Saint 14, and once again we have some beautiful dialogue coming from the Saint 14.
Good health, friend. What is this? My old weapon? No, your new weapon. Well, you seem to improve everything you touch, Guardian. Old things made new. Given purpose. This is a good lesson. In your absence, I walked the streets of the city, spoke to the people. I sat beneath the traveler and listened. Scars are still healing. I witnessed many new faces. They look to me and see a myth. I admit it does make me feel old and humble. As I walked, do you know what I saw? Smiles. I heard music. It is good to be reminded why we fight. I will walk the streets again tomorrow. Maybe I will sing.
Maybe we all should sing, because we finally have our exotic kinetic fusion rifle called the Bastion. After many hours from the Destiny community putting their heads together, we finally can play with a new exotic fusion rifle. Now it comes with the intrinsic perk called Saint Fist, charges up to 3 spreads of kinetic sight. We have hammer forge rifling for that extra range. We have liquid coils, so we can have that increased impact. We have breakthrough trait. A portion of this weapon damage bypasses shields, and last but not least, composite stock. Now, as far as I can tell, it is absolutely pretty freaking cool weapon. So, we've done it. We've explored the corridors of time. The Destiny community has put their heads together collectively, and at this time I want to just say thank you to the wonderful Destiny community. Took many hours of putting together all of these different puzzles, and we finally got our hands on the exotic fusion rifle called the Bastion. So yeah, that's pretty much going to end it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. And hey, if you really want to help out the channel and the video, because it really does help, you can do so by liking the video if you indeed like the video, and leaving a comment down below. Don't forget I upload daily videos, so turn on that bell notification and stay up to date for more Destiny 2 Season of Dawn videos. Have fun with your new exotic Bastion fusion rifle, and as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.